and gentlemen, welcome to Red Grim Gaming. I apologize for being so late. We suffered a little bit of technical difficulty.
It's
Um,
me.
it is you. Always you.
I am the tech.
You're more of a literal. My little dragon fruit juice.
That's not what I expected.
What did you expect it to look like? Okay.
That's not what I'm drinking.
No, it's not. Fuck forbid you drink that sooner and get on with it. So basically, we were having a little bit of technical difficulty, and then while we were fighting the technical difficulties, anyway, here's Fred saying I really like Fallout. Good, it's a good show. Um, I think we're done with the game though.
I don't like it.
Really does not like it, and we were planning on doing something else, but we also have some capture card issues. Those are not quite working. Fred says, I'm starting episode 4. Fred's about to overrun Croven like a motherfucker. And me and Fred are going to get to talk about the show and how it went, which isn't going to help me because I want to talk to Croven about specifics we know about the games that they made some choices. Fred says, has Lily watched Fallout? Yes.
Yes. All of it.
Lily enjoyed Fallout.
I did. That's why we decided to play the game. And, I don't like that.
I mean,
it says it had.
Out of the games, I think we have only one that you would have a shot at enjoying then. Although, I don't know. I don't really know what exactly it is you don't like about Fallout 3. You've just kind of said...
It's boring.
I'm not really sure what's boring about it. You're running around blowing stuff up. What excitement do you want? As I come home... As I come home and you're building a house in The Sims for hours with your eyes growing with red strain from staring at the TV intently about how the roof isn't quite the shape you're going for. So I'm not really sure, like,
because I actually get to create things instead of, like, I run around and pew.
Except you love Halo, where you run around and the whole game is just running around and pew-pewing
To be fair, I enjoy the multiplayer part of Halo where you do the different games. The actual storyline of Halo is okay.
Fred says, I love the giant axolotl, except the fingers. Well, you're supposed to not like something about it. Yeah, I would only say, like, for somebody like Fred, the only thing it doesn't do, the Fallout show, is that if somebody is hoping to know more about this world, like if they want to know kind of like who the players are and why they're where they are and why they'd bother, this show doesn't really even care to answer the question.
Yet, there's 8 episodes.
Well, I just mean, like, I'm going to say it, that's a lot of episodes to go through, especially when they're at 8 hours of film is a lot to sit through. And because I've had a couple of people that I know at work who watched it and went, what is the deal with the armored dudes? Like, why do they care?
Because you're supposed to play the games. Fred says, that's all? Only 8?
There are only 8 episodes. They got almost unanimously renewed. Because props to Amazon and its shows that it's making, but it's letting creators just fucking create what they actually want to make. And for it, they're getting the good returns out of stuff because we are enjoying when a creator isn't getting their fucking balls twisted about what focus groups want. The Boys, awesome show. Invincible, awesome show. Now this, Fallout, awesome show. I'm trying.
Love Walton.
Walton Goggins is phenomenal. And I was not even remotely hesitant about the Fallout show once I saw like a screen test of his character. I was like, as long as he's in it, I'm gonna hang on there. I'll be in it. I'll be happy. I thankfully read enough of Game of Thrones to not get into that mindset, but there are a couple of characters that show up in that I was like, yeah, if only they were gonna hang on to him. And then I just kind of looked down at the floor like, too bad I already know they don't.
They are, it's confirmed they're making an Inheritance Cycle show.
All right,
in
who
which
is making an Inheritance
I
Cycle
think
show?
Disney. In which the author is actually part of this time, because everybody hated the movie,
Yeah, for those of
including the
Aragon.
author.
Aragon, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about. The movie Aragon came out. That is the first book of the Inheritance Cycle series of books. And yeah, it's actually come out that even like actors who were in the movie don't like that movie. um
I watched it a very long time ago, so I don't remember it well.
So like Jeremy Irons at one point came out and said there was a lot they planned to do in the film, and he had to find out like as they went on filming that they'd cut a bunch of stuff to fit into the molds that they wanted for the film. They wanted it to hit people with the young adult crowd more than just doing the book. It's one of the biggest mistakes that they make in a lot of those is like some of the books that they based a lot of those films on are more adult than Hollywood wants to make the movie because they want to appeal to the I don't know what the hell is with Hollywood going, if we appeal to the PG-13 crowd, we get bigger tickets. I'm not really sure where they get that. All of the highest grossing films, the ones that really kill it, tend to be R-rated.
Now, to be fair, technically, the Inheritance Cycle is a young adult series. However, it's a young adult series that kind of goes with that old school mindset that they can handle it.
Your Don Bluth mentality.
Yes. Where nothing is like overly sexual, nothing is overly gory, but it's still gonna hit you.
Yeah. That dude's head's coming off. They're just not going to show you the blood smash the wall and...
Right, they're not going to describe it in, like, horrible, gory detail, but, like, there's plenty of battle scenes. There's plenty of Saphira the dragon, like, wanting to eat people.
Or actively melting people.
Yes. Or actually eating people.
Now, it's fun that we swung into the Don Bluth sort of speech, because today... the aim is we're going to watch old commercials. I'm not gonna lie, I ripped this idea clean off of another channel. But it looked like a really fun time. Now, I can't say these are gonna hit me super nostalgically. I was born 2 whole years after these commercials were... Granted, some of these commercials were airing still.
Yeah.
From time to time. Or at least
the product was still...
Yes, the product is still going to be around for whatever reason. And I figure we could have a little bit of fun just kind of digging through. Now, that said, I don't know what Lily and I are going to stream next. Oh, well, I'll scratch that. Lily and I have talked about what we're going to stream next. And we're going to talk a little bit so that I can make sure 100% what we're doing.
That I don't stage another revolt.
I don't mind if you stage a revolt, but, like, do it 2 hours ago.
I will stage a coup.
Do it before we're fighting with the computer to make something work. Because, like, I don't know. Our flip of gears was kind of the big hold-up today. And for you guys, we'll kind of hang in there as late as we can since we're not actually... no one's playing anything. But just be aware. Knock yourself out. Oh, and thank Fred. Fred bought it.
Thanks, Fred. But I shouldn't.
I should
just save it for... I ate a cupcake.
I was gonna buy the donuts anyway, but Fred offered to
I already ate a cupcake.
Every time I stop and get donuts, I ask them to give me one for the road. So, I'm good to go. But yeah, we're gonna react to nostalgic commercials. Anyone who doesn't know who Don Bluth is, by the way, he did The Land Before Time, and he straight out murdered Littlefoot's mom in front of you. Big chunk missing out of her back from a T-Rex biting her and everything. And that was a kid's movie.
And I would say, just because we're comparing it, like, the inheritance cycle is very, like, Land Before Time-y. Like, that's how it hits. Like, it has those moments.
He also did American Tail. Story of Five Little Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
The only one he ever did that sucked was A Troll in Central Park. Don Bluth, if you're listening, you owe me a refund for that movie. Just saying.
But, and I think, like, Inheritance Cycle is young adult in that you're following a character that's a young adult as he grows up, but you have to go through everything with him. And some of the events in his life are horrible.
Right.
So...
So let's get on with the purpose of the stream tonight. The nostalgia of commercials. We are watching... I've skipped some of these credits here. We are watching this on... I'm just gonna see if... I was hoping I'd land right on the frame. But this is Dave's Archives. Dave's Archives is a YouTube channel entirely dedicated to digitizing...
Old stuff?
Old stuff. Digitizing commercials. He has his own little channel of reacts and stuff. So if this stuff kind of appeals to you, if you like the energy that we're about to show you and you kind of want to dig through the nostalgia of it, or even have your own laughs with your own streams or whatever, feel free to do so. This is an ad. I was kind of thinking it would have something to do with the guy who made it, but there's a book and he wants to promote that. Hooray! Tommy and the Order of the Cosmic Champions. That actually sounds like it's up my alley for books. Now, on with the content, and we'll pause whenever... Oh, wait.
The beginning of...
This is for you, so that you also have control over what we're watching. Spacebar to pause. Arrow keys will kind of dash things back and forth. Like, they just move like a few frames front and back, 5 seconds or so. And so if you want to stop it to bring up a point, now you can. That's also a mouse pad, trackpad on the right if you don't feel comfy with the quick keys. And we're starting off strong with McDonald's.
The beginning of a very anxious moment. An empty box of America's favorite fries.
No more fries?
They are not.
America's
If you
favorite.
buy any large sandwich and a large order of fries, you get 30% more fries free.
More fries.
Oh!
I hope they say how much it
30% more
is.
fries free.
I don't want to know how much it was. Okay. Back up. You are not America's favorite fries. You were never America's favorite fries.
Okay, I do likes me some McDonald's fries.
Sure.
However, since Wendy's a couple years ago went through that campaign where they redid their fries and like made it a big selling point that they redid them, Wendy's fries are now my favorite fries.
I think like the world over, McDonald's, no offense, but you do these weird little shoestring fries. Not saying I don't like them. They are tasty. But here's the thing. The hell? Oh. Got a text message for some reason. Here's the thing. Your fries are really annoying to eat. In order to get a satisfying mouthful of French fries, you need to like take like 10 of them and hold them in a wad and then cram them in your face. And then that's like eating one French fry. And that's just...
Of course,
Boo.
we can't get into all anxious
Boo.
moments,
It's a good time.
but we can help in the fry department.
They're also never that full.
Nope.
They do not cram them in there like that.
But there's a before I'm loving it.
The other fast food places are fighting the
Oh, Jack in the Box.
The best meat patty. But here,
Jack in the Box is creating a whole new kind of fast food.
Even have a Jack in the
Like a
Box?
new pasta and seafood salad.
Not nearby.
Vegetables,
Pasta
two kinds
and
of
seafood
pasta, a
salad.
blend of Pacific whitefish and snow
Is
crab.
this gonna be all
Pasta
food
at a fast food restaurant?
and salad?
I mean,
Try the
salad.
new pasta and seafood salad at Jack in the Box. There's no comparison.
Wanna go to Chuck E. Cheese, Dad?
An afternoon with Dad. Just in time for Father's Day. Oh. Oh.
Just 2 more tokens.
Okay, I'm confused.
Are they advertising the McDonald's at pizza?
No.
Oh, okay.
You missed it in the song.
Yes.
My girls have a good time.
Where a kid can be a kid.
Okay, so I worked at a Chuck E. Cheese, and Chuck E. Cheese is awful. And I appreciate that they were like, oh, look, Dad brings his kids to Chuck E. Cheese, and he has just as much fun. I will say that, like, one or both hate Chuck E. Cheese. It's just a nice mutual place to go where you can both have a nominal amount of fun. Where you can both have a highlight of the evening somewhere, and that's it. Either the parents utterly hate it, the kids utterly hate it, or they both half hate it. But nobody is just having a good time. Because the kids are trying to have a good time, but they're also loaded with sugar, screaming all over the place, having a heart attack, running headfirst into a machine and crying while they get a Band-Aid from an inexperienced employee who isn't even babysat yet, but now they have
Who's
to
like
watch your
17
kids.
and a half.
Not even. Some of those poor girls are like 15, and they're sitting there trying to watch your children. Meanwhile, the Chuck E. Cheese I worked at, they had alcohol. So Mom and Dad are over in the corner getting fucking sloshed, and we're supposed to just watch your kids because I guess that's what we're supposed to do. So people like, first of all, people mistreat Chuck E. Cheese. First place, because duh, of course they do. But ultimately, like, no one wants to be there. The kid kind of wants to be there at first, and then they actually start the party, and the kid realizes how overwhelming it all is, and how much sugar they put in their body, and they have a stomach ache by the end.
And Chuck E. Cheese had, like, animatronics.
Which was up until this year. They've always had animatronics. Up on the stage doing the little, like, fake band. Yeah, they just announced they were going to remove those. I don't know why they didn't remove them sooner, to be honest with you. You could have gotten away with doing, like, the cartoon show on a big, like, projector or something a lot sooner. And the getting rid of the animatronics would give you, like, I don't know, more game room space. All kinds of stuff.
I never went to Chuck E. Cheese. We went to DZ Discovery Zone.
DZ was cool.
I don't know if you remember
I do
that
remember
or not,
DZ.
but it closed down, like, while we were still kids.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it was great. It was a danger factory, but it was great.
Just how orange does a Diet Minute Maid orange taste?
Diet Minute Maid Whoa.
Diet orange juice?
She just gave birth. What the hell is happening?
Are you pulling the sugar out of the orange juice? That's
What?
the only good part of the orange juice.
What in the utterly violent and unhinged that they were just like, oranges, they'll come for you.
Yes, I want to be pelted. I want to play dodgeball with oranges when I drink.
That's what it's feeling like.
An orange juice in a can?
Yeah.
That's gonna taste gross.
Nah.
Orange in metal? Hey.
Orange.
Oh.
How could something that looks so funny?
Oh my. Oh.
Why did it make that noise?
You mean he?
No!
Wait, what noise did he make? What do you mean? I was talking about him, like, orgasming to it.
I was talking about when it made the noise that you were, like, sprinkling paper when he bit it. Like,
It's just a crunchy English muffin.
No! What did they do to it?
Hang on. Toasted it! What do you mean, what did they do to it?
How toasted? It should be black!
That's not necessarily true. So
Yes!
Fred said, yeah, I sprained my ankle at Discover Zone. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's the English muffin making that crunch.
Butter or burgers or melted cheese. No other muffins.
Even tuna fishes taste more.
Thomas's
Also,
English muffins.
ads used to have, like, energy to them. They were actually entertaining to watch at one point.
Hold on.
What? What did I miss?
Hi.
Why what?
Who's that excited? Also, I just want to note that if these are commercials from the 80s, their packaging hasn't changed.
No, it has not. These are legitimate 1980s ads.
That is the exact same packaging.
Sorry, I accidentally pushed a button. But I like... No.
The dogs across the street are barking, so... Atlas, come over here. Winston.
Some dude's walking his dog and letting them pee in our neighbor's bush. I don't want to stop the whole stream and go yell at him.
Like, all the way in their yard?
Like, walked all the way into their yard and just walked the dog into their bush.
Is it a young, like a teen boy and a puppy?
Like a little dog. It's not a puppy. Is that Scotch Bakula on the English muffins? Is it? I don't know if I'd recognize Scott Bakula.
My stream is frozen on this.
The original, one and only funny looking, tasty cooking. Why is it funny looking? What's funny looking about it? What'd you do?
No, my stream was frozen on the faces of them all like...
Yeah. Yeah, that is the same packaging. There it is.
Exact same.
In fact, I think they muted the colors in the packaging.
They made it less interesting.
It made it even less interesting. And the kids on cocaine screaming at the camera. Oh shit.
Because I can have a good time staying in shape.
Oh, can you?
And I drink milk.
Aha!
Helps me skate.
Milk.
It
Milk
gives me
is
almost
in
half the calcium I need for strong bones. But only an eighth of my day's total calories. Milk's beautiful, natural nutrition without a lot of calories. And when you do something really good
For a moment, I was going to say they're not going to show her land because she failed.
Milk. It does a body good.
I remember the It Does a Body Good ads. I remember when they changed those ads. I remember when milk ads started to get, like, snippy.
Got milk ads?
Yeah, and they got snippy with you.
Drink it or else!
Well, like the one guy... I remember one commercial in
Stucco
particular.
from the cow.
I remember one... Well, okay, we'll back up, sorry. I remember one commercial in particular where a guy is, like, sitting there eating, like, peanut butter and stuff, and he's working in, like, a museum or
I think
something.
it's stuck in his mouth, and they're like, what are you gonna do now?
Well, no, it was like he works in a Ben Franklin museum or something, and the radio show hits up an exact question that he's sitting right next to the answer, and he's like, "Mom, shit." So he calls in and he's trying to talk to him. I think the answer to the question was Alexander Hamilton. And he's sitting there trying to, like, talk, and he's got the peanut butter in his mouth. And he goes, hold on. And he grabs his milk, goes to pour it, and it's empty. And it's just him screaming into the ether.
Because you wouldn't be able to still speak. Okay, I would
have, like, scraped my mouth out.
That puts me on a totally
Not that I
different
can eat
tangent.
peanut butter.
In movies, when they gag people and they decide to just put a piece of cloth
Across their teeth.
across their mouth,
Oh.
and then that immediately silences them.
Ooh, I can't possibly talk like this.
Or scream! Just like
Yeah.
scream!
Yeah.
And they're like, woo! And I'm like, no!
What's that, beaker?
I'm like, unless you're gonna do the, like, stuff the sock in the mouth first,
Yeah, no kidding.
they can still scream.
It does do a... Whoa.
And it's right here.
1310 AM.
The
What?
only radio station.
That's news. All news and nothing but news.
Is it-
Every day.
Okay. A TV ad for the radio. Talk about optimism.
Reliable. Immediate.
I mean, it probably worked then.
The minute you want it. KFYI.
1310 a.m.
When that was the only way you got your news, was either on television or in the paper, or
Yeah.
you couldn't just look it up.
Oh, taco shells.
When every commercial had a jingle.
Yeah, right? What happened to those days? I think they were good days. Commercials weren't okay. So I subscribe to like a handful of things, including YouTube Premium, because I don't ever want to fucking hear an ad again. But it's because ads now suck. I think my exact drop-off point for ads was there was like this weird fucking thing with like Starburst or something. And it was this dude in a little Dutch boy outfit going, berries and cream. And he just did that over and over again. And it was supposed to be, like, people thought it was fucking hilarious. And I'm like, it's really annoying.
The Skittles hates the rainbow commercial, right?
Some of them are, but it was some about, like, a special berries and cream Starburst.
I don't know.
And it was just this, can you picture the dude? He had, like, the little, he had, like, the chin-length pilgrim haircut and this stupid little outfit, and he just, it was very weird, and it was dumb, and it was exactly the moment where I was like, if I could ever have the option to not have these, I'm going. Holy crap, that corn was amazing. We're Ohioans, we should be bowing to that.
Radioactive, even.
It is the god of corn.
This is Father Polskamp, the director of Hannah Boy Center. Please listen to a good friend of our boy.
This is Joe
Excuse me? Oh, Joe DiMaggio.
About Hannah Boy Center in Sonoma, California. Here for more than a quarter of a century, hundreds of troubles.
Hold on, I think I've heard of this place.
I'm sure nothing bad ever happened there.
I think there's specifically something very bad happened there. This sounds like a thing I remember reading about. The Hannah Boy Center in Sonoma, California.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll just keep rolling.
That's here.
Woodsy! Hey, Sob! Welcome to the stream, it's been a while.
What happens when grown-ups and kids don't give a hoot about pollution?
Do you give a hoot?
Oh.
You recycle, shut up.
Give a hoot, don't pollute. And if you see litter, please pick it up. Because if you don't give a hoot, who will?
There we go, there's the jingle. Wait, did that even rhyme? Hold on.
Oh God!
Yes! Yes! Old car dealership commercials.
It reminds me of, oh my God, look at the car prices.
Right? Oh man, the car prices. Jesus. I'm gonna pause because
That's
we're on
a Ford right there.
We're on our proper ads right now. We're on our own ads right now.
It reminds me of, Raising Hope. When they have the real estate agent with the hat.
Yeah. That guy lives in Ohio.
Does he?
That actor lives here and runs a little like radio show or podcast or something. A mutual friend of ours has actually been on that podcast with him.
Fred says, yes!
Yeah, his whole commercial thing was just like, if you don't find a house you like, I'll eat my hat. And he like slaps it down. But that actor still lives actually pretty close to here. Like within an hour or something. Waiting on that ad break. Oh, ad breaks. So one of the things I'll address to the people who aren't currently experiencing ads. I'm really tired of seeing, because we've brought this up and discussed it. I'm tired of seeing people post things about how, like, I'm tired of all these millennial children crying and whining. I'm like, children! Millennials are
like,
30!
I was gonna say, like, 30 to 40.
The fuck are you still making memes for about these whiny, entitled millennial kids?
There's been a lot of them going around lately.
You know all those 14-year-olds. I'm like, none of those are millennials now. Asshole.
A lot of those aren't even Gen Z.
At that
They're
point,
Gen Alpha.
You'd still be Gen Z.
Anyway.
Generations span a good chunk of time.
I don't know why, but there's been a lot of posts going around lately of, like, oh, we'll just write in cursive and none of the millennials will be able to understand. And I'm like, you realize all of us were taught cursive in school, right?
It was literally just that next generation where they cut that
and
off.
Even some Gen Zers were taught it. Gen Alpha isn't. But I'm like, how old do you think we are?
Yeah. Well, and because I remember, like, the reason it's finally hit me in a way that's absolutely aggravated me is I was talking to a guy at work, a customer, who was sitting there saying these young punk millennials these days don't fucking understand. I went, I'm a millennial. And she's like, no, I mean like kids. And I'm like, that's not what millennial means. Millennial is a whole generation, and all of them are over fucking 20 now.
Yeah, it's 30 to 40-year-olds.
Well, no, it's like generations aren't really defined by like a constraint of exact decades.
No, but like that's the general age range. It's not kids.
Saab says commercials during a commercial stream? Is that meta or ironic or something? It's just on brand, Saab. It's us fully embracing the nature. What we want to do is show you how it used to be. The golden age of commercials, as it were. Because even 90s commercials, I think, were at least entertaining, if very weird.
They were very
weird.
And now they're just like, I have this thing, look at the thing, okay, goodbye.
Well, they try to be too, like, meta on themselves about the humor. Or it's that infomercial style where we've been laughing at it for 30 years now.
Saab says, I'm an 80s baby, so I get it.
Ah, Saab, you're gonna hit so much fucking nostalgia then. Let's go. His dog Spot. This tiger that doesn't want to agree with what's happening. Long Range Brick, welcome to the stream. He says, hello? Hello indeed.
I can make any kind of a deal I want to make. You know why I can do that?
Oh, man. Imagine getting that car for $5,000 right now.
This lot for just $25.
It wouldn't drive.
Now, of course, the more you pay down, the lower the monthly payments. For example, here's an 84 Buick Skylark, $24.95, $69 a month. Here's an 85 Dodge.
And then people are like, "Whoa, why do people want to make $15 an hour?" Because
I'd just like to
a new car like that is $30,000. Add another zero.
I'd just like to point out, though, he is showing us a lot of the most boring fucking car design. In that weird boxy era where only like 3 cars looked good that way, and the rest of them you had to describe as that car, but worse.
Let's see how much the big van
is
he gonna pan over?
Like the one to the left there, like that's a 1980s Cadillac, but shittier.
Rick says, I love boxes. I want a new Santa Fe.
Don't get me wrong, I miss boxy trucks.
It's a van conversion for $34.95.
A van conversion? What the fuck do you mean by that?
DJ5 for $44.95, $89.
DJ5 82G. I miss those trucks, that's for sure.
It's Worthington Chevrolet in Cupertino. We're on Stevens Creek. See you here.
Saab says, wait until the era they added wooden panels to the side. And Brick says, have you seen the new Santa Fe? No. I'll let this roll. You pay attention. I'll look one up. Oh, shit! Speaking of Santa Fe.
But the shortest one.
I thought that said crab love at first, and I was like, oh.
Crab love.
Cajun giant fried shrimp. Or a taste of all three.
Food.
Are you talking a modern Santa Fe?
Yeah, the new Santa Fe design.
Okay, because it's looking like...
And look at that! Okay.
Oh my! Oh boy.
Is this a Diet Coke commercial? Oh my.
That's not the voice of Jessica Rabbit. That's a fake. Although they got Bob Hoskins in here. That's wild.
Long range says 2024. And says Roger.
Using NutraSweet. Fucking, I like Roger. Who framed Roger Rabbit is great. Oh, I have no idea what it is. The Lexus of Santa Fe. Is that what I'm looking at? It's a fucking Lexus?
No, Santa Fe is a car.
By Lexus or who?
I don't think it's by Lexus.
Hyundai Santa Fe? Here,
Yes.
I think I got it. A whole bunch of things came up when I typed in 2024 Santa Fe, and none of them were Hyundai. Alright. I mean, alright, that's going back to more of like the boxy-ish kind of... It's more neo-boxy.
I don't like...
I'm not hating that.
I liked that cars were rectangles and now they're squares, and I don't like that.
It's like kind of like a neo version.
I was so excited when Ford brought back the Bronco. Because when I was growing up, we had one of the original, like, metal paneled Broncos. And that thing was a beast. And then Ford redid the Bronco. And one of our clients at work has one. And it is a hideous vehicle. It might as well be a Land Rover. They're awful.
Rick says, I also drive a Scion and a Ford Escape. At least it wasn't the Ford Exploder.
I liked my Explorer. Fred says, I love the Bronco. I taught Aunt Mimi to drive in the Bronco.
Nice. Moving on to Clark's Charcoal Broiler. Pizza, chicken, and burgers. Since 1945. I wonder if they're still open.
When you're hungry for quality, stop by Clark's Charcoal.
Am I always?
Menu items you won't find at an ordinary fast food restaurant.
Ah, the little red. Some places still have the little red baskets.
Lean meat patties are made right here, so you know they're
lean meat patties.
Dairy Queen used to have them.
Okay, hold on. That looked like cockroach meat. Hold on. That looks like a big cockroach they threw on the grill.
What was the place called?
Clark's.
Clark's. I need more.
It's just called Clark's. Give me a minute! Clark's Charcoal Broiler. There you go.
43 years of fabulous food.
43
I
years.
enjoy just growing plants. Today,
I smoke them! No, sorry. Smoke them? Eat them? Sell them in the back alleys? I do so much with plants these days. No, boo.
They closed in 2020.
Ah, COVID.
Yeah.
Another COVID victim.
It says, as of 3/31/2020, this restaurant is closed permanently.
Ooh, we'll never have... What did he say? Decent food? At least we still have the Chagrin River Diner. We can have great food.
Yeah, that was good. We ate there for the first time.
I'd love to keep talking.
Yesterday.
I'd love to keep talking about how great it was. It is great, but like none of you live here, so.
Fred does.
Fred does, but I already told Fred all about it and Croven.
I've got a growing business. Now that's
Oh, she has a business.
Now Bold 3
Oh man, when they used to make like the fakey generic boxes.
Bold 3's full strength fabric softener softens even the scratchiest towels and controls static, while its tough detergent cleans out dirt like this. Just add water and the results are beautiful.
A change for the better. Bold 3.
Wait, hold on. Was that all one commercial? Is the same lady Paula here? Was she telling us about flowers?
43 years of fabulous
Yeah, they tried to do takeout for a while.
It just
and then they were open for 75 years. And they closed.
I mean, all things come to an end. Sad. Now what's up with this shit?
So I enjoyed just growing plants. Today, I've got a growing business. Now that's a change for the better. I used to buy separate detergent and fabric.
Let's see like the audio switch there. Where now it's
But
ADR.
It's still her.
But it made me feel like we entered a different commercial. Although I guess
Maybe
that's
it was
because
the audio from outside to in a studio.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, just to redo the whole thing in the studio. ADR the whole thing, then we won't notice the sound shift. I didn't realize this was the same commercial now. Bold 3.
Bold 3's full-strength fabric softener softens even the scratchiest towels and controls static. While its tough detergent cleans out dirt like this. Just add water, and the results are beautiful.
A change for the better. Bold
Oh, she's
3.
saying she gets super dirty.
Tomorrow night at 8, Channel 10
Well?
presents The Thin Man Goes Home. We continue now with William Powell and Myrna Loy in Shadow of the Thin Man.
When TV
Uh-oh.
channels turned off.
Yeah. Shadow of the Thin Man. Oh no, they're talking trash on marijuana.
Only they knew. Francis and I work practically across the street.
It's the 80 clock movie.
I didn't get into all the drugs.
All the drugs. The reefers.
Yeah, right.
Didn't make me do anything different.
Oh, he's got his sunglasses on.
And I think he's playing violent video games.
I'd say I'm exactly the same as when I smoked my first joint.
Eddie, did you even look for a job today?
No, Ma. I called him this morning.
Marijuana can make nothing happen to you, too.
To be fair, crack one of these
That sounded like an awkward threat. Fred's is fucking drug addicts, right?
Vous m'en connaissez, pourtant vous connaissez ma musique. Et quand je chante, vous reconnaissez ma voix, j'espère. Mais quand je voyage en France ou ailleurs, je ne peux jamais payer avec des. Alors, pour être
Okay.
j'utilise la carte American Express.
Oh.
That's not where I thought that was going.
An application. Carte
American
American
Express.
Surtout ne partez pas sans elle.
Oh man, how long has American Express used "Don't leave home without it" is their slogan?
Did they just in that?
Yeah. It's on screen as we speak. What you doing? Looks so guilty. You want to grab me a drink while you're out there?
What?
Anything. Fred says, I've never heard of him, and American Express has always used this. Yeah, like we were just watching. This stream opened with a McDonald's one that, like, they had a different slogan. Which I almost misquoted as "Have it your way," but that's Burger King. I'm loving it, which has been. Princess, get me one too, please. All right, lean your head out your window. We'll bean you with one.
We'll send Hector over.
No, he'll get lost. We'll send Atlas. All she has to do is whistle, and he'll bring it right to her.
Winston would probably go to.
The biggest life at Super Bowl 19 with
Oh, I thought he was supposed to be talking.
Super Bowl tickets. Save $500 on
Top of the Hill Daily City.
TV, just $19.98. Video
Oh my, the rear projection TVs. VHS. Did you even have a power grid that could handle such majesty back then?
Princess, I didn't eat a McDonald's burger until I was in my 40s.
Top of the Hill Daily City.
Mom, I showed Abercrombie how to roll over.
Terrific. Now let's teach him how to clean clothes.
We're going to use ALL.
Watch this, Abercrombie. ALL cleans everything.
Is that? I was about to say, hold on. Did they not pronounce it all? Because that's what we call it today. ALL cleans everything. Did they?
So everything comes out clean.
Well,
Is that my shirt?
sure is.
Now I'm going to.
I thought he said lick my shirt.
Get it ALL clean with
Because they picked a kid that's cute and not one that can talk. Fresher scent. Right. Like new car smell, but newer car smell.
Is it like Tide that permeates everything? I hate it. It's a really strong smell.
I guess.
Like regular Tide.
I guess so. I always do like large loads of laundry, so it always thins pretty good. Fred says, and that was the only McDonald's burger I ever had. Can't use Tide, I break out, says Fred. I use Free and Clear anyway. I just want whatever's on my clothes to fucking go away when I'm done with it. I don't want to smell weird or different.
Yeah, a lot of detergent makes me itchy. Only a couple.
I want to smell nothing when I put my clothes.
Jonathan is having a housewarming party. Wow! Unfortunately, there
Oh,
will
man.
be some surprise guests.
Oh.
We make buying your new car easy
What?
at Magnuson Datsun Volkswagen.
What the
fuck? Only $99 delivers any new 85 Nissan or VW in stock. And from just $99...
Well, so much for that movie commercial, or whatever it was.
Or Jetta, or Stanza. $99 delivers Cabriolet.
That was
Look at that thing.
Or Scirocco, or Maxima. Even the 300ZX. Yes, just $99.
How many of those cars actually look different? 3?
Magnuson and San Mateo.
2 of
We
them?
make buying your new car as easy as child's play.
Fred says, I used some generic stuff Aunt Robin had when I came home from Florida the last time, and I had to go get a steroid shot.
Woof. Now, here comes a commercial that they did play well into when I was a kid.
Here at the Silas Thorndike Academy, our boys display exemplary behavior. Occasionally, we do have an outbreak of high-spiritedness. When these little mishaps occur, we rely on
Ronnie!
It's the largest towel you can buy.
Ah!
And can handle even the
Fucking Giant Man!
Where's Babe?
Fucking Paul Bunyan out there. Fucking. When we need to discipline the kids, Paul gives them a good flicking.
Beat the shit out of those brats.
RCA Color TV, just $199. With remote control, $299. RCA's big 25-inch color.
This is where I get with people and they're like complaining about TV prices. I'm like, they were never cheap.
Broadcast stereo sound, sale price now for the Super Bowl.
Like, that's the sale price for a TV the size of your head.
VHS?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Appliances did get cheaper. People keep complaining everything's so much more expensive. Fritz says, $199, but if you want it with a remote, it's another $100. Yeah, man. Like, not everything sucks now.
Well, and I think it's really interesting, like...
News brief. Wait. Oh.
Are missing tonight, abducted from a...
Hold up. Wait a minute. Is that fucking... It looks like fucking Jordan Peele. Or, no, Keegan-Michael Key doing a bit.
Sub says, wow, $100 more for a TV with a remote. Fred says, your kid was the remote when I was a kid. Well, and I think it's really interesting, like, because I've talked to people that are from, like, some third world type countries, and how things are differently priced there.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh yeah, and like, it's no big deal to go get a car. You can get a car for a couple $100 and it'll be like a somewhat decent car. And then they're like, but like certain food items that you want to get are like 3 times more expensive. Like, it just depends.
Yeah. Well, it's all the import to export ratio. The car is physically there, meanwhile everything else has to get ordered. Alright, news brief, let's have it.
Good evening. 2 young children are missing tonight, abducted from a San Lorenzo shopping mall. Police say their mother was with them sitting in a car when 2 men suddenly pulled her from the car and then drove off with the children. Officially, there is no connection between a corporation plant and widespread health problems uncovered in a San Jose neighborhood, but many people are not accepting the official explanation, and at least one congressman now says the EPA should take a look. Now this.
Hell yeah, with the fucking actual news. That guy communicated so much so quick and did not put one conjecture on anything.
Fred says, because all the taxes and tariffs we put on in.
Yeah.
Well, that would be export.
Then Fred says, great commercial. On this one, the news brief. Like, Fred said the way it should be. I agree so much.
Just a flat line of news.
Just literally just hit you with there's kids missing, there's this happening.
Some people don't believe that story.
Some people aren't believing that story, or not believing the official story, and believe that an environmental protection agency should get involved for whatever reason. Fred said no, importing cars and stuff. Okay. We were talking about how the news should be made up of the fucking news and not bullshit.
Nobody thought he could handle his liquor. The liquor affects coordination, reflexes, and judgment.
Have you had some before this? Because we're over here.
About risking arrest.
Oh, I think he's got a lazy eye. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
There's one thing I want to get across to you. Everyone drinks and drives, risk-taking in life. For more
Will
about drinking and
Rogers.
driving, write the Will Rogers Institute. By
What the
Plain
fuck?
Language.
Who the fuck missed the fucking stick bug trying to get its cameo in?
The hair.
Fred says, yes, Peter Falk has a lazy eye. You don't know Columbo? Not like as Columbo. I didn't know what his actor's name was. I appreciate that commercial. Every drunk driver who ever killed anybody thought, I won't do that. Indeed.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, right.
Scientists
Oh, no.
are saying they have discovered the complete genetic code for the virus believed to cause AIDS, and they're calling that discovery a major breakthrough. The National Center for Disease Control today confirmed what a lot of people already know. There's been a sharp upsurge in a number of people sick with the flu. I'm Dennis Richmond. More news at 10.
Aw.
But that's
I missed that. What happened to this? I should, you know what?
That's like world-bending news, and he's just like, yep, this happened.
That's kind of how they should present it, though. Stop says that's how he caught the crooks. They were drunk. Fred says, our favorite newscaster. I mean, I'm enjoying him so far.
Well, and his is just the lead-ins to the story when you're like, stay tuned at 6 or whatever, but still.
Fred says that's how they used to do it. In little commercial time slots. I actually, like, I kind of miss that. I kind of hope there's somebody out there trying to keep that alive. What?
Eskimos do it. Claressing. A new dance step. Some women won't share the secret of their beautiful hair. Claressing. It's the way Claress colors your hair.
Oh.
Not flat color.
All of our hair has lost all of its color.
Except the lights and darks in your hair.
Isn't that great?
Claress does it without ammonia and with built-in conditioners.
Because even on the evening news,
Hey.
it was just matter of fact.
Available.
Where they didn't have an agenda.
Yeah. That's still at Walgreens. It's not called Claressa anymore. It's been rebranded, but that is the exact same, like, boxes. They may have not even changed some of those models out. The SA. I don't know why you'd emphasize it like that. Anyway.
Crazy glue, strong enough to hold this woman suspended in midair. Bonds almost anything. A plastic knob, a plastic plug, a rubber boot, a metal brooch, a fishing rod, a cycle grip, model planes and model trains, a doorknob screw, a flashlight case, and a broken trim on any car.
Now there's crazy white glue. Great for paper, wood.
Go! 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 Oh, I thought he was going to keep naming stuff.
In hue, pen, and
Everybody's just like, I remember this one!
At Kmart,
It's also one of those things where I'm sitting here like, there's things they just don't even advertise for anymore because they know you need it. They don't need to pay for the ads.
United Grocers, Ace
Aw,
Hardware, and
Kmart, you're dead.
Yup.
Crazy
The only-
white glue, racist, says Fred.
Fred says, oh, Kmart.
Or lose a few pounds. But here's something easy and good for you.
Here it comes.
Switch to Sapola, the margarine that's better for you. Even better than the corn oil.
Here's something good for you.
No, it's margarine. So it's synthetic fat we made out of oil. It could run your engine if we just didn't remove a few byproducts out of it.
Sapola is lower in saturated fats.
It could grease your wheels.
And Safola tastes better.
Sapola, the better tasting margarine that's better for you.
The biggest life at Super
Wait
Bowl
a second.
Check
Wait.
that stash!
Did she just get really excited about being offered the world's largest bowl of peas?
Oh, wait, yeah, hold on.
Sapola, the better tasting margarine.
Oh boy! Peas!
You okay over there?
Look at her face! That's how she would have said it!
I think Lily has had enough alcohol. You're being very loud.
The biggest life at Super Bowl.
Mustache! Hold on, I think this guy might be one of those immortals. This is actually this is actually a replay. Because the peas are covered in Sephora.
See, you do not read the name.
Entire stick or jar of it, says Sob. I did say Fred said I like peas, and then I didn't get to finish Sobs. Oh shit, Mitsubishi. One gun, 19-inch. Okay, without hearing the actual commercial. What? First of all, 19 inches is a hell of a gun. Well, if I'm picturing like a handgun. 139 channel cable ready digital random access, our lowest price ever. Still like 500 fucking bucks.
Pocket size Sony slashed at $149. Use Matthews 1500.
A pocket TV.
Super Bowl video, audio, and car stereo. 6400 mission, top of the hill, Dady City.
Oh, there he is. Oh, when you gotta load up your buffalo, you know. Back in the olden days, before you could just download your buffalo at home.
And it was a color remote.
Oh. That's your Bronco, is what I was going to point out.
Our Bronco looked like.
For a number one deal on the West best-selling cars and trucks. See your
Because I was waiting for a Marlboro commercial.
I bet they're in here somewhere. Oh. Guy's about to lead him off a cliff.
You know me? My flute playing has won me international acclaim. But when I'm not recognized,
Has it now?
I don't get my Irish up. I get up the American Express card.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But people listen.
Look at me lure away all these children with me American Express card. James Calloway.
Pied Piper wasn't a good guy.
Don't leave home without it.
So depending on the story you heard as a kid, in your version that you heard growing up, did the kids live?
No.
Not mine either. He like fucking played to the edge of a cliff and then like pulled a fast 23 skidoo and let the kids just walk right off.
Fred says pervert. That says problematic. Fred says I can barely hear the commercial.
Things we should have known a long time ago. I do have it turned down a bit, but I can turn it back up. I had it turned down because it was kind of drowning us out, but the problem is that I have like 5 different places to adjust the volume, and I don't always know which one's going to affect the stream.
Because it's pretty loud here.
Yeah.
Don't miss Levitt's Super Sale.
Levitt's Super Sale? Who the fuck is Levitt's? What do you sell? Boxes? Oh my god! Who the fuck would have known?
Announced that Levitt's is closed today. Levitt's is busy retagging everything in stock at
But what do you sell? Ah! Oh, furniture. Oh, thank fuck. Let's turn it up just a bit. I did.
The Nissan Maxima is an exceptional.
Oh, I've seen this one.
After all, it's got the same.
They used this commercial for a long time, actually.
It's loaded with executive.
Fox is Fred says it's a surprise.
Power everything. And for a limited time, you can get $1,000 cash back, making it one of the best investments on Wall Street.
And then they died, drowning in cash.
That's how I want to go.
What they didn't show you before that commercial was the monkey's paw wish, where he like, I want to have $1 billion cash right in front of me. The finger snapped, and that was their fate.
Miles of Fremont, here's 3 reasons why you'd never even think of shopping for outdoor equipment anywhere but Tri-City Sporting Goods. First of all,
Okay.
is the largest sporting goods store in the world. Secondly,
No way!
hiker, biker, jogger, camper, rafter, boater, water skier, sailboarder, snorkeler, skateboarder, or just a
Oh man, I hope the Micro Machine guy's in this.
selection of outdoor equipment in the world. Thirdly,
Fuck yeah, the Micro Machine guy.
anywhere else, because Tri-City guarantees the lowest prices in California. So thank you for making Tri-City the world's largest sporting goods store.
Cool.
Attention all passengers. Welcome aboard the Love Boat.
Oh yeah, old TV.
That's what we call indoor games.
Ah yes, back when so much of this wasn't appropriate.
So come aboard with Julian, Gopher, Dr. Bricker, Isaac, and Captain Stubing.
Sunday night at 7 on TV.
The only thing
Love Boat.
The only thing I think of Love Boat is the references made in like Ace Ventura. The only reason I know any of the characters' names or anything. Problematic Boat says Sub.
Princess, I loved this.
In the first Ace Ventura, they open the door and the one guy's wearing like the white frilly ass, like, so it's a servant's outfit, but it has like the gold trim on the shoulders. He's like, "Hello, Captain Stubing. How are Gopher and Doc?" And just standing there next to my brain said Jennifer Aniston, but it's the other one from Friends that was successful.
Jennifer Aniston was
the other one that was successful after Friends, because the third one kind of wasn't. The fuck is her name? Bugging me so much now. Monica? Sure. The actress's name, though. Courtney Cox. Thank you, Sab. Just standing next to Courtney Cox, like, regretting all of her life decisions.
TV 36.
Oh. Parodying this. What the? What psychopath? Hold on. Hold the fuck.
What?
Right there. What monster ruins their flapjacks with an egg on their syrup and orange slices for what? Garnish?
I want to know about their circular spatula.
It's just the old school spatula. Brett says that it pretty ew. Bob says from Scream. Yes, Courtney Cox was in Scream. So the one that wasn't successful was the actress who played Phoebe. I mean, she has a career. It's just not on the same level by any stretch of the imagination. Then again, only like...
I was gonna say, I also think she didn't really try to.
Well, then again, I'm trying to think of who actually did have a successful career after that among them. Because I can only think of one other thing Ross was in, and it was a bit part in the beginning. Granted, he acts the shit out of that role. Band of Brothers, where he plays Captain Stovall.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Lisa Kudrow is pretty popular too. Right, but like, career. Jennifer Aniston is still pulling down like all of the Netflix money because she has Adam Sandler wrapped around her finger somehow. But like Courtney Cox, like they were in big stuff. Fred says Lisa Kudrow's a genius. It's just Courtney Cox has a series. That's what I mean though. Like, where's Lisa Kudrow's success? The last thing I saw her in was Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
The mom.
Yeah, she was Kimmy's mom. And she's only in like 2 episodes. Not that she isn't like a good actress, but I was just, you know, success is a numbers game, and she didn't pull them.
I think that was purposeful though. Like she didn't go for it.
Maybe.
No matter how you fix them, California fresh eggs are quick, easy, and the best value for your food.
It's a commercial for eggs?
Yeah. Back when you had to try to sell them, I guess. Okay, I'll have some eggs now. Just stop yelling at me.
You thought I was being loud.
Have some eggs. I want that as a sound alert.
Now.
Hold on, back up a sec. Is there a way to like clip that on YouTube?
She's gonna be in the Golden Girls reboot as Rose.
Aww.
There's a Golden Girls reboot?
Yes. I forget who is all attached. Not watch later. How do I mark, like, is that a thing I can do? Can I mark this spot so I can come back and make a sound alert out of this fucker?
Fred says Lisa was on Rick and Morty.
She can't. All of them cameoed in a ton of stuff, but that doesn't mean. Clip. Oh fuck yes. I'll make it I'll just clip it from like here.
Do it!
I am. I'm doing it.
I might have some eggs.
Oh. Right there. Okay, what do I need to do to make it? Oh, I have to title it? Now! What the hell is the abbreviation? There, that'll do. Courtney Cox was Masters of the Universe. How dare you say she's not famous?
You didn't read who said that either.
Stop. Who I am replying to. Let me finish! Stop. I did not say Courtney Cox isn't famous. I am talking about Lisa Kudrow is, like, not quite there.
Until last year. So.
Okay. Back to that whole numbers game on success, though. I'm trying to think of who else in that show actually had, like, success. Because, like, Courtney Cox was in Scream. Guess I'll just copy it and put it in the Discord, and I'll be able to rip that later. We'll put it in the collection of really nice things. Oh, I never actually told everybody we were going live.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we had technical difficulties. No, it was Kudrow who I was like, isn't all that famous. Here it comes again. No! Fucking the energy with which they want you to have some eggs.
Like magic. In Las Vegas.
Oh my.
Atlantic City, the Caribbean, Reno, Lake Tahoe, even on cruise ships. Just show your players.
That says Matthew Perry was in Full Rush.
And then
and then Rehab.
Matthew Perry was also the lead the at least opening antagonist in Fallout New Vegas. And played a very unique character, in my opinion.
Sure.
No, he was a compelling, like, swing talking, checker suited kind of psychopath who in the beginning of the game shoots you in the head. And then you survive, and when you run into him again, it's just, what in the goddamn? Listen, babe. Doesn't matter what gender you pick your character to be, just like smooth moves, like smooth little babes. He has like a bunch of very weird lines and says, you dig, all the time. He's like very anachronistically swing based. Like as if he was in a 1950s speakeasy or something. Fun character, Benny. That's why I was bummed when Matthew Perry died, because that character is pretty iconic. Okay. Back to Vegas, and it's...
Saving coffee shops, delis, or gourmet restaurants.
We had a really great dinner. I showed them my Players Club card. They took 20.
Mitnick. That's definitely their real name.
The tickets were half off.
Stud Nicky. There's a lot of Nicks in here. Somebody in the writing department got stuck on a word.
We like traveling to new and exciting places, and with places
They got a little wiser here. Pun definitely intended.
We treat Players Club members as valued guests. We give them special VIP privileges that are not available to the general public.
We've used the card at Harris.
That guy's a serial killer.
Grabowski. Kelly Savelis, says Fred.
50,000 members know it. Surprised? Don't be. It's a great deal. So, give us a call.
If it's that great of a deal, why do you need a whole TV ad to get us into it? And why do you only have... Like, you're like, oh, we have 500,000 members. Do you have any idea how small of an amount of people that was, even back then, going to Vegas?
Do you, Ellie?
You, Telly? I have no idea what the hell we're talking about. Commercial reaction stream. Come hang. Woo. Publish.
VIP treatment. save money. There's no obligation, and the call is free. And how about 2 free room nights in Las Vegas or Atlantic City? When you
Free
use our
room
Super
nights?
Saver airfares, that alone will more than cover the...
Well, because they don't want you to think you have 2 whole free nights that, like, all expenses or something. Fred says, I spelled his name wrong, but Telly was a big actor. Not familiar. Oh, shit! Nice! Oh, I love little creatures!
Ew!
Wow. Oh my! Oh, ghoulies! Ah, I didn't recognize it till the toilet moment.
Check newspaper for show.
Yeah, that was fucking PG-13 back then, by the way. Look at this gruesome ass thing. Look at these freaky looking people. Look at this clown monster nibbling his face. Look at how this lady gets a little too Frenchy. Takes French to a whole new level.
Ghoulies. They'll get you in the end. Rated PG.
It says he was Kojak, and his character sucked on Dum Dums.
Well, a free speech message.
The Cure family is.
This is not a guy who looks like he intends for free speech. This looks like a guy who has a lot of duct tape to prevent very literal free speech.
But oh,
Budarovic?
Sure.
Treatment program in Fremont. We provide a family-style treatment program for individuals whose lives...
You are definitely reading that cue card, my man.
In July...
You can even see his eyes?
Yeah. They almost have the cue card reflected in his eyes.
Now we have a chance to get our funding back. We have a new board of directors. We have the endorsements of city councils of Fremont, Newark, Union City, San Leandro, and churches, groups, and individuals throughout Alameda County. The county health department has recommended...
Says he looks like a guy who has to do public service for a DUI. Yeah, like this is part of his hours.
They gave
community
him that
service.
polo shirt before he went on.
Because he didn't have one when he showed up.
We're like, God damn it, just...
San Francisco program, starting a new program in South County. We think the citizens of the county want its existing programs to be supported. Please call or write the Board of Supervisors. Support the Cure family. Thank you.
The preceding was a statement by a concerned citizen.
He looked very concerned. You know, a real concerned citizen needs cue cards to know what he's concerned about.
On the Channel 2 8 o'clock movie.
Oh, the 8 o'clock movie! Here we go again. We go get...
A lot of these are like...
You can live with the body you've got. You can get a new car under your hood and save a fortune. It's true. An automotive engineering remanufactured engine can give you 100,000 miles of new car performance. So take your worn-out car to automotive engineering. Get your American or foreign car running like new. This month, save even more with up to a $200 discount on any exchange engine.
They're just talking about just straight up engine swapping your car.
Yep.
Did you know you could buy restaurant quality beef at up to...
The pain.
The Backdoor Meat and Food Company, wholesaler to restaurants for years.
Backdoor Meat and Food Company. Why is it called that?
I got some backdoor meats for you.
Oh my God.
Now sells direct to the public. Imagine your choice of...
We sell our backdoor meat direct.
Direct your backdoor.
Oh my God. Backdoor. Saab says back meat and food door company.
Lean tender cuts of boneless beef at wholesale prices. Buying
Full ribeye to your back door. Oh!
Packages. The Backdoor Meat and Food Company has the lowest overall
top round for your back door.
Satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Open 7 days a week in Hayward and Sunnyvale. The Backdoor Meat and Food Company.
He said that knowingly too.
70% at the Ross clearance. Ross
I mean, Ross is still a thing. That's still around. The Discovery Channel! Oh, Ross again. Never mind.
Ross stores has a convenient location near you.
We don't think you heard our offer quite correctly. Oh, all right. Discovers again. Or did you bump an arrow key? Maybe.
I don't think I did, but
A rabbit's foot carried for luck. A pinch of salt tossed over the shoulder. A sense of...
What the fuck do you make your salt out of? Gunpowder?
Are they harmless superstitions or reminders of a darker time when the world was young? Nature seemed all...
Sam says I think Ross is still selling the same clothes.
Probably.
Unknown evil. Enter the enchanted world. A spellbinding series.
Fred says, I think it was
the world's strangest curiosity. In each lavishly illustrated volume, you'll move through...
Oh, you know what? I remember these! Oh, I remember seeing this!
The enchanted world takes
In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the version of the book where the fucking Pied Piper kills the kids.
When restless apparitions drifted through darkened hallways.
Some ghosts were nothing more than cold spots on floors or shadows in corners. Others took human form.
A time when men who called themselves sorcerers used the tarot to prophesy.
Why don't we have more sorcerers nowadays?
Dangling from a gallows was a sign of life in suspension, while the death card indicated change.
And a time when malevolent creatures were thought to stalk the night in search of hapless victims.
Unwise was the wayfarer who journeyed by night, for in the shadows...
Yeah, he almost whacked his head right on that moon.
Curled, teeth clicked.
Begin your journey.
Remember these books.
World with wizards and witches. Examine it free for 10
Fred, I actually think you bought me and Kroven a volume of these. You bought him one on dragons. I think I have a wizard's book sitting in storage right now.
Enchanted world where anything is possible.
Because these are still around.
Never hurts.
To examine
Fred says, I believe I did. Yeah, Kroven had one on because when they got modern, they went with like these nice solid hardcovers that they put like all this like bullshit on. Basically, they'd like glue rhinestones to them and like really jazz them up.
They'd bedazzle them.
Hold on. It's not in storage. I have it right fucking here. Wizardology. And yes, it is just pretty much bedazzled. It's got these little fake pearls glued to it. But yeah, these are them. I am amused.
It says, I don't think those are Time Life. Is that a Time Life book?
I don't think Time Life was a thing when you bought us these books. I think Time Life was gone and eaten by somebody else, but this is the carryover. Aw.
If you're up against
Sappiness. This is one of the first gifts Lily made me. Where she calligraphied me a favorited quote of Edgar Allan Poe. They who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who only dream by night.
Because I'm artsy.
I also made you like a little love letter where I like used fire and all kinds of things. I wonder what happened to that. The world may never know. It had a poem in it. It may not be a Time Life book, but it is kind of amusing that they're like even if just the concept was still around.
Mm-hmm.
the Old Boy Network, subscribe to the Wall Street
Oh my.
You'll find that to achieve success.
The Evergreen Old Boys? Because that didn't end well.
And you don't even have to be a boy.
What? Oh.
Call 800-285-600 for this special introductory offer. 13 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 13 weeks.
Those of you who don't know, the Wall Street Journal used to actually be like a piece of paper they'd send to you. A wad of papers, actually.
Discovery Channel presents
Yay!
the American television premiere of the Falklands War. For the first time, see both sides of the story.
The Falklands War. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I don't even have the energy to get into that. That was a big farcical thing. where Margaret Thatcher earned a lot of her ill will, her poor will, where everyone hated her. She was just like, well, we have all this military infrastructure. Let's bomb somebody who honestly just wants to be left alone. The War of the Falklands basically boiled down to somebody owed England a lot of money, went, hey, we've got this island we're not, like, doing anything with, it's yours. And they just wanted to go down there and oppress the shit out of it. Because it belongs to us now, and the Falklands people were like, no, we don't know you. You don't know how we live. Fuck off.
British and Argentine, military and personal. Hear moving accounts by men and women whose lives are changed forever. Clandestine film footage and exclusive interviews show the reality of war in the 80s. The untold story of the controversial Falklands War.
What? I'm not gonna lie, at least they're calling it controversial, and they're talking about showing both sides, and that's polite at least. Meanwhile, like, props to the USA for not getting involved! Woo! We looked at two people fighting and went, nah, you're good. Have at it. Woo! Old CG stuff. Look at it. You look at this blocky magistry. Wham!
California pines, 20,000 acres of majestic forests, rugged mountains, green meadows, and cool rushing streams. A natural, unspoiled outdoor.
That looks pretty. What? Hold up. He said a natural. Look at where. Watch the video at exactly where he says a natural, unspoiled stretch of land.
Cool rushing streams. A natural, unspoiled outdoor.
What the fuck is that?
Spoiled!
What the fuck is this?
Soiled it.
Do you think this house
Soiled it.
grew out of the goddamn ground?
Soiled it.
What is this shit? Who the fuck?
Now you can own a complete private acre of
That's a failure of directing. Oh no, it's a timeshare.
Call now to find out how you might qualify for a mini vacation. For complete information, call 1-800-331-6060.
Those are still things.
That's California Pines, 1-800-331-6060.
Oh.
Nice suit. Sale at Macy's, right?
No, no sale. C&R.
No sale. Must have cost a bundle.
Oh, not really. C&R's everyday prices are usually lower than department store sale prices.
And C&R never charges for alterations.
Fred, what are you talking? Change the direction of the Wook? Oh. We'll have to fix it later. You'll have to give me a hand. For instance, they changed the direction of the wood. Oh, okay. They wood bended. It was all natural. Francis, damn it. Damn it indeed.
Sale items.
Unlike Macy's.
Oh, he's getting razzed for spending more money.
If you're
Ouch.
a pool this year, consider Royal
Oh,
oh my.
We are a family-run business, so we put our 30 years.
That is actually kind of a nice pool.
Pool we build. Yes,
I ain't gonna lie.
you can afford a Royal pool. Plus, if it costs more to fill your pool,
Royal
this year,
pool.
we pay the difference. Start thinking about a pool and spa. It's easy. Call Royal Pools in the North Bay at 707-579-5511. In the
Stob's telling Fred, I thought your comment was a Star Wars reference to Wookiees. They changed the direction of the Wookiees. Their hair goes up now.
Oh no.
An updo Wookiee.
The beehive.
Just the whole Wookiee.
The East Bay 415-934.
Look, Colt, when he comes in with the red hat on.
Yeah.
What? I was trying something new. It didn't work, okay?
Treatment.
Oh, I figured it out. You're clicking the... Okay, we're gonna have to probably skip this one. Because the Monster Mash is fucking copywritten. So it's the Oakland Asses versus Chicago White Sox, Tuesday and Wednesday. Wow. The whole new ballgame. Oh, this guy again.
Chevrolet here in Cupertino. As you know, I have probably sold more cars and trucks than any dealer in the entire world. But if I was
Hand on your head again.
I would use lease.
Show us your puppy.
I'll tell you why. To begin with, we buy your trade-in. You keep the
I need you to
money in
take
your
these.
pocket. You keep the big rebate, the cash rebate. Put the money in your pocket. All you do is pay lease payments. At the end of the lease, you pay the residual payment. You own the car. It's the way to go. Look, here's a 1988 Chevy Camaro, $99.95, $159.
Oh, yay, the Camaro back when it
10 pickup, $69.95.
was indistinguishable.
An 88 Chevy S Blazer, $10,495, $169 a month. An 88 Chevy, a C1500 pickup, $99.95.
I guess car prices haven't really gone too far because he's selling. This is used.
And an 88 Chevy Sprint, $59.95, $98 a month. Give us a call. Call us collect. We'd love to talk to you. Pick up the phone. Give us a
All
call.
collect. Oh man, when that was a thing.
Open till 11. See you here.
In all of nature, there's nothing that tastes quite like a drink of real spring water. Water so perfect we go all the way back to nature to get it.
The slurps of Giardia out of the back of our nuclear, of our nuclear operations truck here.
Glass right now. Call Arrowhead at 1-800-331.
I have to call you for a glass of water? Excuse me?
Spring water delivered regularly to your doorstep without you having to be at home. Call Arrowhead now.
If you'd like water that's not just great.
Dude had the voice for it though.
For making coffee, orange juice, and for cooking, call 1-800-331-6060.
When they were marketing bottled water,
Less than you think.
Yeah.
As little as $21 every month. If you start Arrowhead service now, you'll get this special television offer: 2 5-gallon bottles and 1 month's full of rental.
If you dial now, you'll get our special offer. This guy will make sure to come by when your husband is at work.
No charge.
No charge.
did he just slip that empty bottle in there and it's just gonna stay? He did not put a bungee on it.
Nope.
Arrowhead, good tasting water from good-natured people.
Good natured, I'm sure. Whoa!
Avoid high-pressure sales tactics. Shop the no-hassles way by dialing We Fleet. Toyota Walnut Creek's We Fleet hotline is a dealer-to-public pricing hotline for all of Northern California. Professional representatives will fill your exact order for a new Toyota over the phone. They have access to the inventories of 53 dealerships, plus will guarantee the transaction by accepting a credit card deposit. Before you buy, get an over-the-phone price quote from Toyota Walnut Creek's
Fleet Purchase Hotline.
A simple phone call may save you hundreds of dollars.
Simple shave would have saved you a lot of humiliation, I'm sure. We're about to hit an ad break. Sam says, isn't a fleet an enema thing? No, they call like corporate car lots like this is our fleet of cars.
Yeah.
No, a fleet is a collection of mass transportation vehicles. It could be. We got to move all the poops at once. Fred's laughing. She says, "But there is an enigma thing called a fleet, not an enema thing."
When I type in fleet,
Yeah.
it goes to, and this might be stupid because I have no idea what this is, but it makes me giggle. Fleet feet.
Fucking what?
I typed in fleet.
And the first suggested finish is feet. So it
Fleet
is
feet.
fleet feet. We're learning things on this stream. Although
What
the
is
ad
fleet
break is
feet?
in now. No, what is fleet in regards to enemas?
Oh, it's a running shoe brand.
Oh. Fred says, sorry, I'm eating ice cream and typing with one hand. Okay, no worries. We are on an ad break. I am going to pee.
So the first definition for fleet is a group of ships sailing together, engaged in the same activity or under the same ownership. A number of vehicles or aircrafts operating together under the same ownership. Comes from an Old English word that meant to float or swim. It's also an adjective that can mean, like, quick. Are you shaving that spot of hair off your head? Apparently, it could also be a marshland, creek, channel, or ditch. It's also an adjective for fast. No, they used it in fleet of foot. Apparently, it can refer to shallow water at or to a small depth. Apparently, fleet in slang means perfectly done, or like exactly right.
Slang is fleek, the K. Something is on.
That is in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
Sounds like Merriam-Webster wasn't hearing the kids all that well.
No, fleek is different.
Fleek is on point. Fleek is another word for on point.
It's a different connotation.
If you say so. I wasn't under that impression, but I also didn't use the word.
Like extremely good, attractive, or stylish.
All right.
Yeah.
Did I get it? Actually couldn't see.
No.
I was going to say.
No, you did not.
Where was it? Oh, okay. Behind the ear.
It's right where your hair starts behind your.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I had it all wrong, and then I couldn't find it.
So no, it has absolutely nothing to do with enemas.
July 13th. A comparison of the Home Club's non-member prices with those at Pay and Pack.
For the record, Saab is not a subscriber and would not have heard any of that.
Pay and Pack sells the Stanley
Fred says there was an enema called Fleet. Maybe it's not around now. Oh, is there like a brand?
Yeah, maybe.
And Home Club members
Price Fister! Fister! That's still a thing.
Because at the Home Club...
Let me see.
Fister is still a brand today. Home Club is just like Lowe's. I work at Lowe's as a day job. Fred says I just sent Leon a text.
It is, yes. It's saline enema.
Yep.
Fast relief in minutes. Hydrates and softens. Okay, alright.
Your poop?
I guess.
But
Alright, it's a brand.
I would just like to point out that Fister is still a brand of faucets, and the one popular brand they have, or the one popular model they have, is called the Rancho. Every once in a while, I walk down.
On Big Cam.
Okay. Every once in a while, I walk down the aisle, I see it, and have myself a private giggle at the Fister Rancho. We fleet.
A simple phone call may save you hundreds of dollars.
Ah, hundreds! Oh my God! Let's get back to the screen.
At the Home Club.
The Home Club.
A comparison of the Home Club.
Stanley garage door openers. Those haven't gone anywhere. That's actually way cheaper for a Vaughn hammer these days. We just unpartnered from Vaughn because they want to charge like $40 for a hammer, and we were like, we're not doing that to our customers. And then I had a customer bitch me out about how like we're throwing them out, and I'm like, they don't want to play ball.
Yeah.
Sorry. Waste King Disposer.
Foot tape measure for $14.99.
Oh, Stanley, you're still a thing. There it is, Fister. Fister faucet.
Home Club members save even more.
I have never even seen her faucet. Moving on.
It goes on and on because at the Home Club, you save on everything, every day.
Fister Ranch.
At LensCrafters, unlike many optical stores,
Oh.
you can actually see how committed our in-store labs are to crafting you top quality glasses in about an hour.
LensCrafters is still a thing, too.
Oh my, they are.
I said, now, I bet they can't get my prescription ready in an hour, and they did.
See what LensCrafters
Look at all
uses
these
to quality
nerds.
glasses in about an hour.
LensCrafters, custom crafted eyeglasses.
Fucking nerd goggles they're shoving on everybody.
Wait, they literally make them there and hand you your glasses
They
in an
used,
hour?
they used to. Yeah. That used to be a
You
thing.
have to wait like 2 weeks now.
This Japanese small car, the Daihatsu Charade.
Yay!
Feels as if it were engineered by Mercedes.
The Daihatsu Charade.
The Mercedes-Benz of small
Where did I kind of want one?
On average, the Charade sells for
I probably don't fit in
$100
one.
less than Hyundai and $2,500 less than Honda Civic. Daihatsu Charade. One test
Daihatsu
drive
Charade.
car from Japan has
The Dundai Supremo for you
I know you're not sitting around
Steven
waiting
Universe
for your
fans.
butt. It's the sound of no grease on plastic. Pure plastic doesn't do this. You need Dawn. Watch. Chili grease. You know the sticky stuff that never seems to come off? Dawn is so tough.
Bullshit.
Even on plastic.
It was not microwaved in there.
No, it wasn't.
Sounds clean.
Dawn, in both original and Mountain Spring scent, takes grease out of your way.
Mountain Spring Set. And whatever. Oh. Oh, Men's Warehouse. Oh.
This year we're going to do the same thing for Smokey the Elephant.
All you
Aw.
have to do is come to an A's game on August 12th.
Tickets are just $2 and $4.
You're not. Hold on. Neither of you are standing anywhere near that elephant. That is a fucking green screen, you cheaters. Aw. But Men's Warehouse doing their part to support the Oakland Zoo. That's cute.
Just come into any Men's Warehouse or the
That's where that everyone liked that thing should pop up from the Fallout games. Everyone liked that.
We guarantee it.
He was not making
Crazy hot. The heat's gone to our heads at the bedroom. And we're making the craziest deals ever on the best in beds.
Oh, don't you miss when everything was the craziest ever?
Natural oak waterbed from 188.
Oh!
Wait, hold on. How did you make a waterbed out of oak?
Brain. You idiot.
From 129. Ridiculous. Backsaber soft sides just
Very hard to sleep on.
Plus, come in
Ridiculous.
Crazy from the heat.
and get the waterbed accessories you want at half price. It's crazy hot, and we're dealing like there's
My parents
no
had a
tomorrow.
waterbed when I was growing up.
Hold up. Listen to the scream that happens in the background.
You want at half price. It's crazy hot, and we're dealing like there's
No, you missed the weird noise earlier. That's what I was mocking. What? Oh.
Prince is very thinly.
Bet I know why they made grape nut cereal so small.
So they could fit a lot in this little box.
They made it so small so there wouldn't be room for things you don't want.
Like a flat tire?
Not exactly, but try there's no room for added sugar.
Or preservatives.
Or anything else enjoyable for that matter.
One might say that there is no room for improvement.
Grape Nuts. E-tier cereal. And that's a letter grade.
One might say that.
Oh, did you see her struggle to swallow that? Hold on, just right here, just...
She's still trying to chew it.
She's like, "Fuck." It might still be in her mouth because she went to swallow it and it was too dry and she was like,
This is huge.
and then the moment the cut happens, just spits it 50 feet.
Look, come up here.
You want to come here, bud? Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Up.
You can do it. You fit.
Atlas, up. Come on, bud. We're trying to coax the dog onto the couch. Come on, bud. Up.
Atlas, come on. Good boy.
There you go. Friend boy. Now all the boys is out here.
You good, this boy.
All right, on to this here next ad.
Knocking
Oh.
and pinging. It can bring out the animal in anyone. So we developed high-octane Chevron Supreme and added the cleansing power of Tech for you. Now you'll be free to go without a moment's hesitation. Chevron, we fuel your
Oh, okay, Chevron oil.
Homeowners,
Listen to what
Whoa! You are so red!
the city of San Diego had to say about security shutters.
I'm very impressed,
Ah!
brother. And I know that in Europe,
They're all cherry tomato men in San Diego, apparently.
is the shutters. They close the
Hi,
windows
buddy.
at night.
Now you too can provide your family with the ultimate security
Oh my
system.
god, in-home security shutters.
That he's closing with a string.
They gotta be effective then. They're so simple. Fred says it's very simple. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! He's so close to being an Oompa Loompa.
Or worse. Call now to receive free information by mail about this truly effective.
Somebody color-corrected the poor man into a tomato.
Very sunny.
Call 1-800-441
Protectu. Protecto? What were you hoping to go for? How are we supposed to say that? Protecta? Protecto?
Can I get this tomorrow? You want it when?
Tomorrow. Oh, you want it when?
At other stores, getting alterations by tomorrow can be a real problem.
In the references.
New express tailoring. Tomorrow isn't a problem for normal alterations.
Yeah, we can have this for you by tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Fred says, I love he's measuring a bent arm. Hold up. What are you talking about, Fred? Because depending on where you measure, you do measure the arm bent. Depending on what you're measuring. That's dumb.
Can be a real problem. But with C&R's new express tailoring, tomorrow isn't a problem for normal alterations.
Yeah, we can have this for you by tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow.
Buy your suit, sport coat, or slacks today, and you can have it ready tomorrow. Express tailoring, only at C&R.
That was Mel.
If you spend $100 a week on groceries and shop
Just 'cause I was
the
frank.
you could save enough to buy a six-pack of these,
Oh, classic Coke.
a half-gallon of this,
I...
and of this. Because the latest total test shows savings as much as 9% at Lucky. More total proof that Lucky is still the
Back
low
at the door.
prices.
Yeah.
You gotta go out?
Oh.
What I like is when they
Oh.
He asked to go out.
He asked me at midnight. Also. Sob says, the problem was measuring shoulder to wrist and skipping the elbow. Well, that's not how you measure the arm on a suit anyway. In fact, you're not supposed to... Weirdly enough, I actually know these things. But you're actually supposed to, depending on the suit, you either measure from the center of the jacket in the back, and measure out to the shoulder itself, and then you measure the arm out front like this, like the arm out at a 90 degree. They measure to the elbow, and then across to the wrist. Because they want the jacket to fit in the full pose, in the full amount of fabric you'll take up when you bend your arm. Fred says, thank you for explaining what I meant. I got interrupted. I actually went back for it, Fred. I found it. Where he was standing there like hands on hip style. You like that emote.
Don't start high and work down. It's one price, and you know exactly where you stand.
Well, it's worth shopping around. Like I say, we checked them all out, and.
Okay, here's actual people in their interview. That buzzer meant shut up, Morgan.
What we wanted.
Featuring Fleetwood, Southwind, and Jabbering Motorhomes, Canyon RV.
Jabbering Motorhomes.
Morgan Hill, where we sell.
Do you want them to jabber? Hold up. And on their phone number. Who the fuck devises to use both versions of splitting the number? It's one thing if you're, like, I think using the slash is silly in the first place. But who uses both the slash and then the dash? Who? Why is there so much psychopathy in here? Eggs on pancakes with syrup? Like, how much of this... How many drugs were you guys doing in the 80s, Fred? Aww. I'm thinking this is okay, because it's an album sale. It's prom night. This is the 80s was a crazy time. Bobby Vinton. Dream, 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 dream. No rules, says Fred.
50 of the dreamiest hits ever.
So hold on, who are they selling this 4-record set to? Like, were they selling this to, like, full-blown adults who just wanted the nostalgia? Or were they selling it to kids they were hoping would be into this? Because, like, if so, why are you showing kids at prom if you were trying to sell it to people who want the nostalgic vibe of prom? Paul and Paula singing. Fred says, but they are dressed as 50s. That's, you know, you got a point there.
Look how cute this kitty is.
It is very cute. The middle. And my shoulders. I do like some of these. Yay!
I remember when they used to do these commercials.
Right?
Not necessarily like this music.
Ooh.
This incredible 4-record and 3-cassette.
Fred says, I love all these songs. I don't hate them. They're certainly not something that's in my regular listening, for sure. Sam Cooke would be. Stuff like that had more of the, like, generation before's vibe.
You drink all the water.
Senior prom! Oh my, the blue screen with all the... Oh man, how long do they do these blue screens for at the end with the phone number and the P.O. box and all the info, all the fine print you were going to need to know? It was $20 for 4 records or $25 for 3 cassettes. Or this was actually new enough for compact discs. For 2 compact discs plus shipping and handling. Oh, hold on. It's $20 for the records or cassettes and $25 for the compact discs.
55 Post Street, Suite 625-.
Lily and I were talking about like how certain technology actually like advanced. Lily was talking about how she doesn't understand why games aren't on physical media so much anymore.
Should be.
They could be, but they'd be way more expensive because the physical media it takes to store them is real fucking expensive to produce now. Fred says $25 for CD. Yeah. You only get 2 of them.
Z, San Francisco, California.
I know you're not sitting around waiting to hear this, but...
What? The fur of the couch, kinda. Stuffed one way. Hold on, what am I not ready to hear? Oh, is this the fucking Tupperware lady again? Fuck you. You and your bullshit about Dawn getting that out. You're full of it.
And Mountain Spring scent takes grease out of your way.
You're full of it. No, you're full
Before
of
the
it.
green was apple.
Yeah.
Do your bathroom fixtures look like these? Is your bathroom
Not even close.
No, ours is worse.
Our bathroom fixture actually has a faucet. And caulking around the thing. Granted, the caulking needs to be replaced. Fred says, every new thing that comes out, I always think they can't get anything better, and they always come out with something better. Yeah, it's getting to the point, like, Lily and I... So, one of the games... The game Lily and I were looking at is called Hellblade. Its sequel just came out, Hellblade 2. We were going to play the first game, but the only way I can feasibly get a hold of it without paying for it right now is to stream the game. They want me to play the game off a server somewhere in California. Which I don't have a huge issue doing, but I can't stream the game and stream the game. I can't stream to you and stream the game to me. That'll eat all of my bandwidth, and we will not have a good stream. We will not have a good time. Fred says, I started with 8-track tapes. Oh man, imagine just being limited to 8 tracks. Ugh. What? You were about to try to refute that, and then realized you don't know how 8 tracks work.
If so, don't
Fred says, then cassettes, then CDs, now streaming. I do think it's all good. Oh my, look at that. Just ripping off someone's cartoon from the newspaper that morning for their commercial.
Fix them yourself? Don't have them ripped out. Avoid that high cost of remodeling. Avoid the mess. Avoid the potential disaster. Stop. There is a better way.
Oh no, this is theirs. It was their cartoons. Fred says MP3 players, iPods. Oh man.
Rough surfaces become smooth and shiny. Chips dissolve and stains wash down the drain. New Glaze's patented synthetic glazing is done right in your home and at just a fraction of the cost of replacement. There are hundreds of colors to choose from for your home, apartment, or office. New Glaze is licensed and bonded and offers...
Look at that living troll.
Exclusive 5-year no-strings guarantee. For more information and a free color brochure, please call now.
New Glaze!
Information and a free color brochure, please call 800.
Fred says, is he in the tub with his mom? No, he's in a tub with another actor who's pretending to be his mom. That lady is not that kid's mom. Not by any stretch. That's why that kid has such a wide fucking smile on. He's like, yee boobies.
Exclusive 5-year no-strings guarantee. For more information and a free color brochure, please call now.
For more information and a free color brochure, please call 800-453...
Anything goes in the 80s, Fred. You already said it. Fred he says he is too old to be in the tub with a grown woman. I agree. Oh, hey, the Nissan Sentra.
And for a limited
Fred
time,
says,
Sentras comes
wow.
with an added feature everybody wants. Cash. Right now, you can get up to $700 cash back on Sentra 2-doors, 4-doors, hatchbacks, wagons, and sport coupes.
Do you have to play fucking hide and go seek with the money like this? Because
I don't care if they're gonna give me free money. I'll look for it all day.
if it's the 300, no.
My family means a lot to me. And so
Oh my! Holy hairstyles!
Who put Ron Jeremy's child on here?
Forget Ron Jeremy's child. Look at the mullet twins and whatever the hell's going on with mom there. This was style. This was...
Fred says, I wish I could hide it in the car. That would be fun.
This dude's hair got him laid. Enough to have children.
Look at his nose stash. It's just
coming out of his
nose hair
nose.
is mixing with the mustache.
And the brake doctors is a family business.
It's clearly genetics, says Sob. I mean, you know what? I've seen the mullet kind of trying to make a comeback, and I'm not sure I can't tell if I'm in support or not.
Family safety is our #1 concern.
Is the one on the far left his daughter or his son? The fun's on us in the Santa Clara County Fair. Aw. Hey!
When
We
the
actually-
fair actually had like cool stuff.
Right? Yay! Axe throwing! 5 times daily on the log roll. Fred says it might not even be growing on his lip. It's just his nose hair is that long. That previous commercial. Ugh. What an unfortunate man.
This is Bob Silvertongue Hope here to tell you about the new...
Oh, hey, Bob Hope.
The senior citizen
I remember
discount
you.
direct from Southwestern Bell Publications. It's a complete specialty directory just for seniors who are looking for businesses that make special offers to those 60 and over. Everything seniors need to make their
That's just be nice. He can't afford sleeves for his children.
Services, programs, transportation. Where were these deals when I was on the road with you-know-who? And that's before you get to the real stars of the...
Satan? Meet your new
It's a
accountant.
floppy.
It was a floppy. Hold on.
And that's before you get to the real stars of the book. Business...
Don't copy that floppy.
Good old Bob Hope says.
With
Yeah.
colorful messages for seniors. I asked George...
Join our mature book. Oh my.
He was out looking for girls. Others
Oh.
offer discounts on everything from arts and crafts to restaurants to travel. And here's one right down my fairway, golf courses. Future announcements will tell you how to get your free discount card that'll introduce you to area businesses.
Silver
that will
Savers
give you more for
Passport.
your money. The Silver Pages, where businesses say welcome to senior citizens. I wonder if they have any good jokes at a discount. Hi-ho, Silver.
When you look for a new car or
Fair
truck,
enough.
you look for the best deal.
The dealer with heart has it. The best value is a new Toyota, and the best deal is at Concord Toyota. Because day in, day out,
Concord
Toyota has a great selection and
Concord.
a no-nonsense better price.
Concord.
Your best deal
Is it even an Ohio base?
I don't know.
I want to know. Oh, the Supra.
Watch for the sure sign of the best deal. All of those
It is Concord.
From the dealer with
It is.
heart. Concord Avenue exit off 680.
I don't think that's us now.
Channel 2 presents Shadow of the Thin.
Of course he's floppy. This is provided. Fred says not here.
I'm sure
Still
we'll...
the pronunciation of that one.
Yeah. That's still how you say that. The 8 o'clock movie! I love that they keep showing us the stinger and then go into another commercial.
American Airlines is planting its roots in Europe. Beginning April 11th, you can fly on American to Paris and to Frankfurt.
Ah, to think of that, like, when airlines started actually, like...
hundreds of other cities in Europe and beyond.
Like, to think American Airlines didn't do international travel at one point.
Convenience that has always made American a very special way.
Also, we never liked flying American Airlines. American Airlines.
Brings back memories with those graphics.
Right?
Because we're on a roll with a price rollback. Right now, you can take advantage of a price cut that will save you hundreds of dollars. Renault Alliance reduced to $57.67.
My mom had a Renault.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
She had it after the company, like, collapsed. She had it for a long time. It was white.
It would be white.
Hardworking Queen Elizabeth, Goldie Hawn, hardworking Eddie Murphy, Cyndi Lauper. Why do they work so hard? And this week's People stars 30 superstars who work as
Oh, they do it just to get on People magazine.
all year. George Burns keep puffing along. To see what drives the 30
And they had to advertise People magazine.
Yeah.
And you'll find out why.
I love how Queen Elizabeth is the smallest one on there, and she had the most interesting life.
Fred says the Queen needs to work hard to get money.
I guess so.
One brother's a priest. Go in peace.
Oh, man.
One murder between them.
Priest.
For the first time on television. True confessions.
Who absolves you, huh?
She was cut in two. You think it's an epidemic like the flu?
Robert De Niro. Robert Duvall.
Constant reminder to
Damn.
give me that pie.
Look how young he was.
Right? Him and Robert Duvall. Damn.
Tuesday at 7:30 on Channel 2. There's only one.
Before Raging Bull.
Tonight on the 10 o'clock news.
She had an amazing life. Basically a hard life, really. Oh, easily.
News, contaminated South Bay drinking water linked to birth defects. A chemical leak is blamed. The White House announces new talks with the Russians, this time in the Middle East. All the news tonight at 10.
You think the Middle East appreciates hosting those talks?
You think they appreciate being called the Middle East instead of the actual country they are?
No, probably not. They probably don't really know that. Oh,
That's a respect for her.
indeed.
1861, 1865. The war between the states. 4 years that still touch the American soul. In lasting
And some people still aren't over the results.
The National Historical Society of Gettysburg now dedicates the Civil War chess set.
Oh, I remember these!
I remember these, like, types of commercials.
Well, the commemorative chess set. Somebody owned one.
Bishops and knights.
That's his losers.
Right?
The Union's Iron Brigade.
That's the last thing I said to somebody who was just... They were bitching about the Confederate... Oh, the Confederate flag deserves to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, they lost. Get over it. That's all I said, and I walked away as fast as I could.
South's famed Stonewall Brigade, a towering achievement in marvelous miniature. Each figure an original portrait.
Pure lead, says Saab, yeah.
Society by the artists of the Franklin Mint.
To be fair, they were probably pewter, which contains lead.
A solid brass base, hand enameled in Union blue or Confederate gray. Look close at General Stewart, rakish hat and ostrich plumes. Judge Stewart rides again. Note, too, the etched strength of Lee's face, the infantry bedroll, Sherman's inimitable bow tie. Detail authentic and astonishing. American heroes live again in your home, den, office. The set is unique, and so is its board. hand-worked, pewter-finished with fitted case, both provided at no additional charge. You acquire your set in an easy, systematic way. Simply call 1-800.
Fritz is not allowed to own that anymore.
And receive 2 Civil War chess pieces.
Oh my god. You had to collect them in pieces.
Every other month.
Because it was part of the...
Oh, it was a monthly thing where they would...
It was a subscription-based... Y'all think all this subscription-based shit started with, like, Fortnite and its seasons, but... Alright, I say y'all like everybody here didn't live through this.
Yes, they were expensive. Fred, I remember 50 cents shipping in.
Somebody I knew actually had the whole set. But I think they bought it, like, wholesale.
Best order by credit card.
After the fact.
Best order by credit card, so that we can sell them. You don't have the right to cancel it. Wait, what are the cannonballs? What piece is the cannonball? The rooks? What? Chris, I forget how much the board was.
Ray Jacobs with the editorial opinion of the management of KTVU. There's nothing lower than those able-bodied drivers who park their cars in spaces reserved for the handicapped. The usual excuse is that they're just going to pop into a store for a minute. Well, the truth is they're too selfish to care about the physical problems.
Fuck yeah, get him, Ray Jacobs.
The competition for parking places has also created a black.
Where's Ray Jacobs when you need him to put the fucking carts back?
Cards. Well, they're used by a few sales.
That would take so long to complete so you can play.
To save themselves a few steps.
Yeah, 2 pieces a month.
Yeah, right.
Stop the use of fraudulent cards by issuing new color-coded identity cards, which will be changed regularly. Now that's a help, but there's a quicker way to get at the cheats. If you see someone using a space for the handicapped who shouldn't be there, call the police. A couple of tips.
God damn!
Right out.
That's an insistence I'm not sure you had the right to make. I'm not so sure that's a police issue.
I'm sure Oakland police were so thrilled.
It said, screw those handicapped bitches, learn to walk. Oh, God. One of my favorite dumb jokes on that whole thing was just, it was a Jeff Dunham gag on just like, don't you hate when you see somebody park in one of those spaces and they get out and there's nothing wrong with them? So I ran his ass over. I made an honest man out of him. And then he gets through like a small little couple sentences on that and he just goes, and then his mother gets out the other side swinging her crutches at me.
Fred says, it is a police.
On the, yeah.
Jack London Square, Oakland.
Oop, good lord. News brief! Hit us with it, man. What was the news back then?
Good evening. Air Force rescue helicopter crashed today while trying to land on a freighter about 500
Somebody failed to cut your hair real well. See some fuzzes sticking out there.
They were to evacuate a critically ill seaman at the time. And the San Francisco
Let's all have a private laugh about critically ill.
Well, we're going to have a very public laugh about it. But
I just mean let's not interrupt him. Let's just have our laugh right now.
Everybody get it out.
Critically ill seaman. Oh, you good?
Okay. Killed himself at the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. yesterday is in serious condition tonight.
What? Hold up. Now I gotta hear the whole... A man who killed himself is in serious condition? Hold on. I definitely shouldn't have paused that right there. Everybody just stay calm.
Good evening. An Air Force rescue helicopter crashed today while trying to land on a freighter about 500 miles north of Hawaii. All 7 men on board that chopper were killed. They were trying to evacuate a critically ill seaman at the time. And the San Francisco Vietnam vet who tried to kill himself at the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, D.C. yesterday is in serious condition tonight.
I definitely thought he just said killed himself.
And he's in... But the fact that he'd wind up in critical condition while he's dead...
Sure is critical condition.
Well, and then the worst part is we're giggling about the seaman comment, but it was about how the helicopter rescue team crashed and died trying to rescue
seamen.
Stop it! Stop it! Maturity. Fred says, no, you misheard the story. Yes, that's why I went back to hear it again, because I had to have.
Is still #1 in car sales in Northern California. Why? Because we have the largest Toyota inventory and the lowest prices. Here's
Who did you prove?
TAL. Toyota
This is a little bit more modern camera. We must be reaching the 90s here.
Corollas, 24 Camrys, 9 Celicas, 9 Supras, 10 Cressidas, trucks, 83 3-wheel 6 4-wheel drive. S&K Toyota has the best selection and the best prices. 21715
They refused to pay for a camera and just used security footage.
A state study released today said that one San Jose neighborhood has an unusually high rate of birth defects. That neighborhood is near the site of the first chemical leak into drinking water. The report did not link the birth defects directly to that chemical leak. And the jury in New York today said that former Israeli Defense Minister Ariel Sharon was defamed by Time magazine. Libel must still be decided. I'm Dennis Richmond. Details at 10.
News brief.
It says, have you Nikki Lasser?
Laser? Laser? I don't know. No, I have not. Moving on. Thanks, News Brief.
It takes a lot of testing to find the perfect mattress. However you test, Emporium
How well can I hide a body under here?
Save 50% on Sealy's Posture Poise Supreme.
This guy is looking to have one bouncy ass time.
Premium quality mattresses, and when you buy a set, you get a
Oh, holy shit, do I not miss old mattresses. Do you remember spring mattresses? Fuck me, I hope I never, ever, ever have to deal with one again.
Fred says she has a bit on HBO Max that Lily will love.
Charge. I'll take it. Save 50% on premium quality Sealy and Serta mattresses. Could you wrap these? Hurry, sale ends Monday at Emporium Kaplan.
Everyone
right?
knows the shortest distance between San Francisco and Los Angeles is a straight line. But now AirCal has made its own line with single call service. When you call 800-4-AIR-CAL, we'll confirm the most convenient flight.
Too far. No, that ain't him.
It's on another airline.
AirCal's
single call service, the shortest distance between Los Angeles and San
Says
Francisco.
he had to make sure there was room for all the porn mags.
Right.
Fred says it's called Someday You'll Die.
Okay, then. I will look that up. Gotta love AirCal, who's like, you know what happened to AirCal right after this commercial aired.
Women go check it out.
A whole bunch of people either wrote them letters or gave them phone calls asking why they couldn't call New York City. You know, damn right these idiots were like, why can I only call from San Francisco to Los Angeles? That's weird. Like, why can't I call to more places? Okay, they made it about phones, so I guess it was a flight.
One brother approves.
That was a flight.
Between them. For the first time on TV, True Confessions, Tuesday at 7:30 on Channel.
I kind of want to watch this movie now. True Confessions. I've never seen it.
The Brick, the world's fastest growing furniture warehouse, opens Thursday,
The
January
Brick. What's red and bad for your teeth?
South San Francisco on El Camino Real, Redwood City on El Camino Real, San Jose on South Winchester Boulevard.
You know, you wouldn't want to call something The Brick and then convince people you have the most comfortable furniture.
He didn't try to.
It's kind of my point.
Cleveland Avenue. The Brick opens Thursday, January 17th.
First whole half of her stand-up is about her friends having kids, and she hates kids.
She thought it said The Brick. Oh. Ew.
Who approved that?
Look at these alien children they just decided to feature.
He's the creepiest.
He's got like a wide face. Oh!
He's got a little bit of wide set eyes, but...
He was the inspiration
Who
for...
put their orange into a square?
I don't know, but it looked cool. Ooh. Drink this orange juice, it will blow your hair away. Who decided it needed a fan?
Ew.
For instance, I used to buy that. Oh. Orange juice? I still buy orange juice.
This is the time period when we were poisoning all of those.
Yep. I just recently bought orange juice. What happened to it?
Fridge.
Okay. Could use some. What?
Underalls!
Oh, yeah.
They're like Spanx?
I'm assuming they're something to the effect of. It's just, oh my god, underalls. This commercial is awkward as shit. Just going around like the underalls fairy and just ting. Was the commercial meant to imply that it was flying around and blessing them with underalls? Or was it just revealing to everybody, hey, this bitch got underalls on? Like, was it just being, like, too personal and revealing?
Fred said it had underwear in the pantyhose, so you didn't have panty line.
Sob says that package is sexually assaulting those women. Just goes right to the extreme. Good old Sob.
I mean, the package did go straight to the ass.
It did, but I was like, was it being the fucking Spanx fairy and just being like, bless, and just giving you them? Or was it slowly telling everybody just like, hey, she's not wearing any actual underwear. Bye.
You're watching Another Thin Man on the Channel 2.
Another thin man? You know there are a lot of thin men in the world.
It's another one of them.
Come and get it. The lowest factory-sponsored truck financing. 8.8 annual.
Okay, just don't hurt me.
85 Nissan truck to qualified buyers.
I have two of each, so I can race you.
$700 in interest at a sticker price of just $59.99.
Oh wow, that's actually okay.
It's even better.
That guy trusts those drivers. Damn.
So hurry at 8.8.
Those first two cars, they were like right on his heel. No.
At home.
There was the giveaway. It's he's not actually there.
It's even better. Only from Nissan. Only from
Or at least not in this shot. That's sector over sector footage. That's how you get the trucks to fade. So he's not actually there with them. You had me though.
MCI to start saving on long distance. What's happening? What's going on?
Bring our logo back.
Has a monthly fee, or is it MCI's big volume discounts? Or is it that with MCI you can call anywhere AT&T goes coast to coast 24 hours a day?
Oh wow, imagine competing with AT&T at any point in your career.
Call MCI now. The sooner you call, the sooner you start saving.
The only way Spectrum managed to do it was buying out 3 other companies.
The better they sound. Well, hear this. MCI can save you money over AT&T on long distance anytime. 24
Apparently
hours
not.
a day. And MCI goes everywhere AT&T.
Not anytime.
Every phone.
Not now.
I don't know about you.
Ohio Bell.
But I haven't heard anything from AT&T that sounds better than MCI.
Call MCI.
You're right.
It looks like it's melting.
I won't.
And across the country.
I won't lie. MCI does sound better than AT&T in just the way it rolls off the tongue. But
I think they're too harsh. A shampoo should care for hair. Mine does. It's special self-balancing formula. Sends dandruff protection only where I need it. On my scalp, not on my hair. And it gently conditions where it's needed. Leaves my hair soft.
We needed that diagram.
yeah,
it's a
we didn't know what the scalp was.
Today's Head and Shoulders. And
Just imagine being at home, being like, "Oh, that's the scalp." Head and Shoulders had that design for a long time. Not the bottle, but the logo.
My hair.
That coloring.
I don't believe it.
I do.
Price sale on tune-ups?
Believe it.
Tune-ups are gotcha.
I thought she said tuna too. I was like, okay, getting some fish.
Don't know why you're getting it in your car. Drive up
tuna.
Drive up tuna. Stop looking. Stop looking into the camera.
Bumblebee tuna.
Car care center during
Shut
an
up.
unbelievable half-price sale.
AccuTune?
Yeah.
I believe it.
I don't like the way she looks in the camera.
Hundreds of people will be here, eating a huge 6-course meal. Some will get heartburn.
There's nothing packed for heartburn.
He doesn't know the Pepto-Bismol his wife packed for upset stomach and diarrhea is great for heartburn.
Take the Pepto.
Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, maybe I should read it.
And most common stomach discomforts.
The one that coats is the only one you
Hey,
need.
Pepto Bismol. I remember those commercials.
That's what you get for being a man-child who didn't read.
Yeah.
When you want to make an important long-distance call, you don't want to wait around till the rates go down. The time is now. You see, the phone company saves you some money when they want to. But Sprint saves you more money when you want to. You feel calling, you pick up the phone every day of the week. And at night and on the weekends, when the phone company's rates
No,
are
I really don't. Princess, nice sweater,
so what's
right?
the right time to call Sprint right now?
With
You
that,
know what? I have to say the one theme is that I noticed out of everything is like commercials featured everyday people.
yeah, they wanted you to really believe they were just whoever.
Like now it's all like these perfect, beautiful like actors and actresses. These commercials are just some people.
Princess, I'll bet that gets you all the girls, that sweater. Yeah. Asking if he wants to have a drink with the other girls. That's it. That used to be a joke that landed, but I realized that that's now dated, and no one knows what I'm talking about. He gets invited to be the gay friend, is what I'm saying.
All-day comfort makes skiing easy, gives powerful control. Take the Swiss Challenge with Reichley.
My city again?
Relaxing rear entry boots. Billy Johnson.
Why are the boots rear entry? I know what they mean by that, but why would you say it in that fashion? These are my boots for rear entry. A lot of butt stuff in the 80s.
Reichley boots at prices that made Tri-City the world's largest sporting goods
Hey.
store.
We bought this table at Levitt's for $159. This table at the Price Club for $64.99. At the Brick, this table is $48.
Hold up. Let me get this straight. You spent over $250 for the same fucking table. Are you shit? That's not a... You needed one.
No, they're
He said we bought this one at Levitt's. We bought this one at Price Club.
making a point.
I'll have that decaffeinated coffee that tastes as good as regular coffee.
Actually, I'm with them. I was about to start laughing too.
Ground decaffeinated coffee
I
tastes
do like some decaf.
regular coffee. And for a great tasting instant.
Hills Brothers in.
Okay. Coffee is good for caffeinating the body and tasting like shit.
That is not true.
So if you're going to take the caffeine out of the coffee, you're just feeding yourself diarrhea water.
That is terrific. Hey, how do you make it taste so good?
They don't.
That answer your question?
No.
Instant coffee.
How would that answer the question?
Regular or decaffeinated?
Well, thank you, Dave's Archives. They have an entire retro commercial line. They're all hours and hours and hours long. He's got literal oodles of these. This is one of our breakaway kind of content nights that we want to just sort of... Like, this is the kind of thing we'll break out from time to time. It's just ad reactions. Fred says, I wish they were older. The ads? You wish the ads were older? I can't promise Dave's Archives has the ability to digitize. Has the ability to digitize even older. Shoosh. Like, here's what were you doing in 1997? I know he's got 80s and 90s commercials. I don't know if he's got anything much older than that. He does also have some curated content if you want to check him out, where he actually like talks to you about then and now and what he's noticed. VHS ASMR. I'm not sure I want to know what that means. Commercials a la carte. This is the playlist this is a playlist I had clicked on, where it's just like all the old food commercials and Playboy. Oh my. The heavy metal trailer. Holy crap. Come on, play it. We can't play the whole commercial, but... And who's seen this wild ass movie? Of 1,000 psychic wars. I was curious how they sold this movie because I definitely never got to see any commercials on it. Look at it! Look at it! Look at this weird ass fucking movie. Those are all the bands that they got to agree to put the music in their film. Heavy metal headlines. And that... Damn it, I clicked the wrong thing. I didn't pause that when I intended to. That movie was fucking weird. But I love it. I loved heavy metal. It's so bizarre. 45 minutes of high quality 90s ads. But they've got like a ton of stuff.
There's something special
Shut up.
happening at Kentucky Fried
No,
Chicken.
shut up. Don't picture me like I'm too dumb to know I'm trying to leave. Ugh, hate that. Rare commercial vault, but we've just got stuff we can go to. I have no idea how old we can get, Fred, but we can try. Now, thankfully, this all worked because, if I'm honest with you, I wasn't so sure I would find the right channel. Because some of these channels are already somebody doing the commentary on the damn stuff that we're trying to watch, which is very annoying. Fred says, that was fun. I agree. I think that's kind of fun, too. Next stream, I can't promise we'll have it ready to go, but I'm going to try to have Hellblade ready for you all. And we're finally going to do Hellblade. We'll roll right into Hellblade 2. I can promise you, Lily's not going to not like Hellblade. It's one of the games Lily played all by herself without me. I just kind of came home one day and she was playing, and I was like, oh, do you love it? Please tell me you love it. And she did, and that was pre-stream Red Grim Household. But as far as post-stream Red Grim Household, we find somebody to raid, which we're doing right now. Who's it gonna be today? Also, happy Pride Month. Feel free to wish all of the happy Pride to everyone you know, because I know some people could really use, if I'm honest, the heebie-jeebies it gives them. Get over it. What is going on here? Whatever this is. Sure. Trying to decide who to raid out of who we interact with on a regular basis. Just raided this person's, not them. Trying to remember who. Rhubarb. We're gonna raid Rhubarb. It's Pride Month, and Rhubarb is probably the most pride of anyone we're still following. So we'll make them. We'll give them the special treatment. So I do so hope you guys enjoyed that. We will do that intermittently from time to time, break that out here and there, just react to some old commercial stuff. Again, Dave's Archive, thank you very much. Well, please enjoy all of the shout out. If you ever happen to catch this, just let me know what's up with that book. Are you involved with the book? Well, I mean, I'm willing to promote it a little bit here if it is, but if you're just promoting your friend, this is not telephone. So, you know, here nor there. All I know is that next stream will be me Wednesday doing more Outer Worlds. We're gonna start the whatever on Gorgon DLC. The one with Stephen Bloom. Loves me some Stephen Bloom. He's a great voice actor. For Lily, he was the 90s X-Men's Wolverine. Anyway. Ooh. But I'm warm, and I'm tired, and I gotta work tomorrow, and it all sucks. But not you guys. You guys were great. Thank you. Appreciate you. Fred, I appreciate the hearts. All the loves. Thank you for shouting out Brick. Sob, thank you for coming to hang out with us. I hope we see you again soon. Fred says, I am great. Okay, that's enough for Fred. Let's go. Goodbye, auf Wiedersehen, ciao, tschüss, jelle biotibia seitien, tot ziens, au revoir, sayonara, dos vidania, bon voyage, arrivederci, awe, havashti, and as always, get the fuck out of my house. That goes for the fly I saw floating around this room, too. Just all of you, gather your things, proceed to the exit. Love you. Fuck off.